Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Indrima and I will request you, if you are taking pathology as a branch, then you must have watched my previous video. If you haven't, please go through that video first, because I mentioned about the pros of pathology in that video. And please do not take a decision based on the pros only. Please watch this video till the end, because this is something that no one will tell you. No one will tell you the disadvantages of pathology to that extent that I will tell you, because I myself is kind of contemplating that why didn't I consider these points before taking up this branch, and I regret for that. So I don't want you to make a hasty decision, and please understand the points I will discuss in this videos very importantly. And I also have an upcoming video in which I will share about the difficulties that you will be facing in this branch all your life, and especially in residency. And if you can cope up with all these things, then yes, you can go for pathology. So let's get started with today's video. First, I would like to tell you that whenever you are dividing your branches, you should divide on the basis of clinical and non-clinical. If you have watched my video in which I have mentioned about the guide to branch selection in general, you have understood that I am personally not giving that much importance to work-life balance, because that should not be your criteria to decide whether you want to go for pathology. Please understand, pathology is a non-clinical subject, and you cannot be happy with pathology all your life if you are a clinical minded person. Okay, कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है तो पैथोलॉजी ले लेते हैं. You are not, your rank is not that much that you're not getting other clinical branches, so let's take up pathology. Don't do that. If you are not liking the branch, if you do not have some kind of love or understanding and attachment to this subject, in my previous video you must have understood that what kind of work we do in pathology and what is it to be a pathologist. If you are not striking a chord with that, just taking up this branch for money or for work-life balance, don't do that. You will not like it. See, here we do non-clinical work. Like the most important work that we do here is we kind of see slides, राइट. पैथोलॉजी का काम क्या है? स्लाइड. मतलब कुछ भी, लाइक पैथोलॉजी इक्वल टू स्लाइड और पैथोलॉजी इक्वल टू माइक्रोस्कोप. तो अगर आपको स्लाइड्स देखना पसंद नहीं है, यू डोंट लाइक टू बी अंडर माइक्रोस्कोप फॉर लॉन्ग ड्यूरेशंस, यू डोंट like to see slides for long duration, you don't like intriguing things and subtle differences, and how the cell is looking, how the nucleus is looking, and what extra point, what extra feature can we see under microscope. It is a micro level study and experiments. So if you are not liking this to that extent, although yes, clinical touch is there, but essentially the essence of pathology is slides and what information you are deriving out of slides. You are making a diagnosis based on the information that you are just seeing in this much amount of area. So your life is this much amount under the microscope. So this is the most important disadvantage of pathology, that if you are not liking this kind of work, then don't do this. Entire life it will be a burden on you. Just because you kind of did not get any clinical branch, that's why you're taking this. ऐसे करके, if you really want to do pathology, then only take up this branch. Otherwise, you know, if you can compromise with this, and I will tell you, it is a very good branch. Like, you will kind of love it. I love it, so I'm telling you, but not necessarily that everyone will strike a chord with me. So that's why I'm telling you this from beforehand only. Understand what you are doing in this field. Since it's a non-clinical field, so you need to understand what kind of work you will be doing in this field. And once you are able to adjust with it, then there is nothing like this branch. ओके लेकिन इसका मतलब ये भी नहीं है कि आप साइड बाय साइड अपना क्लिनिक नहीं चला सकते. डेफिनेटली चला सकते हो अगर यू ऑलरेडी हैव अ वेल एस्टैब्लिश्ड एंड अ प्रैक्टिस एंड यू आर ऑलरेडी प्रैक्टिसिंग बिफोर, तो अच्छी बात है. पैथोलॉजी भी हो जाएगी आपकी, नॉन क्लिनिकल एक सिक्योर जॉब भी रहेगी, उसके साथ साथ आपको क्लिनिक्स भी आप कर पाओगे. आपको बोरिंग फील नहीं होगा. वो पेशेंट टच जो है ना, वो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कुछ लोगों के लिए, और वो अगर आपको चाहिए लाइफ में तो आपको पैथोलॉजी से नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है, तो उसके लिए अगर आपके पास में साइड में क्लिनिक है, इफ यू हैव ऑल ऑफ दोज अपॉर्चुनिटीज, देन पैथोलॉजी इज अ वेरी गुड ऑप्शन फॉर यू. यू हैव अ प्रॉपर बैलेंस ऑफ नॉन क्लिनिकल एंड clinical in your life. There is nothing like this, and believe me, maximum people I have seen are taking up pathology, boys especially, who are running their clinic side by side and taking up this branch, ताकि पैसे भी इकट्ठे हो जाएंगे, एक टाइम के बाद लैब भी खोल लेंगे और प्राइवेट चैम्बर भी है, प्राइवेट लैब में भी जॉब है, तो मतलब लाइफ इज सेट. Okay, so you have advantages of pathology. Even if you are only doing pathology, still you have so much opportunities. At the end of the day, you can come home and spend time with your family, and you're having a certain salary coming into your account, which is not less. For a middle class family, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh is not less. लेकिन the kind of work that you are doing is something that you need to have a love for, which I believe if you're open-minded and you're flexible, which all of us are, you will be able to love this subject. Having said that, sometimes people don't love this subject. Sometimes people don't love to be under microscope all the time. It's a non-clinical branch. कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है तो इसीलिए उन लोगों ने ये ले लिया. कुछ लोग in the due course of time they fall in love with the subject, they love it, but there are some people who are not able to love it and they end up discontinuing the branch. तो इसीलिए मैं कह रही हूँ, प्लीज अपने आप से ये सवाल पूछ लो पहले से ही, ठीक है. If your rank is not permitting you any other branch and you are not liking pathology, I would ask you to go into DNB of clinical subjects if you are that much clinically oriented person. Now, coming to work-life balance, please, work-life balance is the most important advantage of pathology, but based on work-life balance, don't take up this branch. Have certain amount of appreciation for the branch, only then go for it. You will get an outstanding work-life balance. Now, the next important point is that, yes, because you are not treating patients, you are essentially making only and only diagnosis. You're only diagnosing the patient. उसके बाद आप क्लिनिशियन के पास पेशेंट्स को भेज रहे हो, तो मतलब ट्रीटमेंट यू डोंट नो मच अबाउट द ट्रीटमेंट, सो आप ट्रीटमेंट भूल जाते हो. छोटी छोटी चीज़ों के लिए भी आप ट्रीटमेंट भूल जाते हो. वो ऐसा होता है कि इफ़ यू आर ओनली डूइंग पैथोलॉजी, देन इवन फॉर लाइक मिनिमल थिंग्स हम लोग सोचते हैं कि लाइक वी हैव डाउट, वी लूज द क्लिनिकल टच फ्रॉम विद इन. वो एक प्रॉब्लम होती है. Next is that this is a memory intensive branch. This requires a lot of intellect. You have to be very academic for this branch. You have to keep reading and watching slides, again keep reading, watching slides. And in some states like Delhi, where pathology residency is not bread and butter, you have to work long hours, like almost like clinicians, like how they do in the residency. So that's when you feel कि भाई इतना काम तो यहाँ पर भी मैं कर रही हूँ, तो मैं क्यों इस ब्रांच में आई हूँ. तो ये सारे सवाल दिमाग में आते हैं, इसीलिए मैं आपको पहले से ही बोल रही हूँ कि kind of ask yourself these questions. If you can see the positive side of everything, then yes, this is a fantastic branch. Again, stressing upon the fact that there is little patient touch and you need patient touch every single day of your life, then this branch is not for you. Now, another thing you have to understand is that although we are earning decent amount, but after a certain time, pathology में the money, the income plateaus. Okay, like दिन में you can give 8 to 12 hours for your work. Right, I'm saying let's say 14 hours for your work. तो उसमें जितना आप इनकम कर सकते हो, क्योंकि इट्स अ जॉब ओरिएंटेड ब्रांच, सो एक लैब आपको एक इनकम से ज्यादा नहीं देगा. ठीक है, द लैब इज गिविंग यू 1.5 lakhs पर मंथ, उससे ज्यादा, एंड दे आर मेकिंग यू वर्क द एंटायर डे, सो उससे ज्यादा आप पेमेंट नहीं देंगे वो लोग. तो आपका पेमेंट इनकम जो है that will become a plateau after a time. Although that's enough. I mean 1.5 is a good amount, but some people, if you want to earn even more than that, you will not get that much income in this branch. The income will plateau after a certain time in this branch. Having said that, yes, if you become assistant professor, whether in government or in private, if you get associated in top positions, then your salary will be more. And if you feel that no, I want more, and if you don't want this kind of income, you're a business minded person, then you have to reconsider this. Having said that, I also want to tell you that the most important thing is setting up your own lab. जो लोग बोलते हैं कि बहुत आसान है, लैब सेटअप करना बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट है बिकॉज यू नीड इनॉर्मस अमाउंट ऑफ फंड फॉर दिस। तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम सक्सेस को ना काउंट करते हैं, हम ना सक्सेस को कंपेयर करते हैं कि उसको तो दैट पर्सन हैज रीच्ड हियर, तो मतलब मुझे तो मैं तो उतना मैं इनकम नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, मेरा तो जिंदगी में इतनी ज्यादा सक्सेस अभी तक आई नहीं है। तो व्हाई आर यू कंपेयरिंग, दैट पर्सन मस्ट हैव हैड अ बैकअप, सो यू हैव टू नो वेयर यू आर स्टार्टिंग। इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम हियर एंड इफ यू आर रीचिंग अप टू हियर, इट्स अ ह्यूज सक्सेस। जो लोग शुरू ही करते हैं यहाँ से, उन लोगों को आप क्या बोलोगे, उन लोगों को कहाँ तक भी पहुंचना है, दे कैन रीच अप टू एनी लेवल बिकॉज दे हैव अ लॉट ऑफ फंड। तो इसीलिए मैं कहती हूँ कि प्राइवेट लैब को सेटअप करना इतना आसान नहीं है। जिन लोगों के पास पहले से पैसा, बैकअप सब कुछ है, दे हैव देयर क्लिनिक्स, वो लोग इनकम कर रहे हैं काफी दिनों से, दे हैव फंड, फॉर देम प्राइवेट लैब्स इज इजी। At the same time, you also need a lot of networking and a lot of understanding, a lot of other things in the business environment to be able to set up your own lab, because you're ultimately going into business from being a job person, right? So you need to know all these avenues in pathology. Now, most importantly, I will tell you the point which I feel is a disadvantage of my branch, because that is something which I faced personally very much. I will tell you, क्योंकि मेरा रैंक 11,000 था और मैंने पैथोलॉजी लिया, देर आर सम पीपल हु डोंट इवन टॉक टू मी नाउ बिकॉज आई हैव टेकन अ पैथोलॉजी। कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जिनके लिए पैथोलॉजी उनके लिए इतना एक क्या बोलूं मैं, लो सब्जेक्ट फॉर देम दैट दे इवन स्टॉप्ड स्पीकिंग टू मी बिकॉज आई हैव टेकन अ पैथोलॉजी एट अ रैंक ऑफ 11,000। तो सोचो उन लोगों के दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है। एंड दिस ब्रांच, जैसे कि 11,000 जो मुझे मिला है, लोग मेरे को स्टैम्प कर देते हैं पीछे से कि नहीं तुम्हारा रैंक तो बियॉन्ड 30,000 है। मैं 11,000 में भी मैंने इस सब्जेक्ट को चूज किया। पीपल डोंट बिलीव दैट, दे स्टैम्प मी एज बियॉन्ड 30,000 कि नहीं 30,000 के नीचे तो रैंक होगा तो आप पैथोलॉजी ले ही नहीं सकते हो। तो लाइक दैट, सो for me I think whatever, if you even have a very good rank and you're entering pathology, you will never get the respect that you desire, because I did not get, and you are always stamped to be a low ranker. Yes, you are stamped to be a low ranker, even if people from clinical branches they speak to you but they do not look up to you. I have personally experienced I'm not saying everyone is like that, but yes, there are some people from even from clinical branches, they look down upon you. They don't consider you to be a part of their family. They consider you to be a separate person. This is completely my opinion. I'm not kind of pointing to anything or anybody, but this is my opinion because I have faced people not giving me that much importance and that much respect that this subject or this branch or this rank deserves. So I did not get my deserved respect and love that I have for this branch from other people. They usually talk to me for so that I can make reports faster for them and things like that. तो वो लोग मेरे को बस अपने काम के लिए ही बात करते हैं, लेकिन if you kind of go up to them for any kind of help or something like that, they always look down upon you, क्योंकि वो लोग मानते हैं कि आप उनके ग्रुप में नहीं है, क्योंकि आप नॉन क्लिनिकल सब्जेक्ट है। तो क्लिनिकल पीपल का एक ग्रुप हो जाते हैं, नॉन क्लिनिकल पीपल का एक ग्रुप हो जाते हैं। जो इतना जो डिवीजन है ये बहुत ही खतरनाक सा डिवीजन है, जो कि मेडिकल फ्रेटर्निटी को यूनाइटेड नहीं रखते हैं। अपने आप में ही वो लोग ब्रांच को लेकर के इतना डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं। तो मेडिकल पीपल ही इफ दे आर डिफरेंशिएटिंग विद दिस ब्रांच, नॉन मेडिकल्स को मैं क्या ही बोलूंगी। उन लोगों को तो समझ में ही नहीं आता है भाई ये ब्रांच क्या है, क्या कर रहे हो, डॉक्टर बन गए हो तो अभी तुम क्या कर रहे हो। उन लोगों को जितना भी समझाओ ये ब्रांच क्या है, क्या काम करते हैं हम, कितना इंपॉर्टेंट काम करते हैं हम, कोई समझता ही नहीं है हम लोगों को। तो ऐसा काम है क्योंकि हम लोग बिहाइंड द सीन्स, वी वर्क बिहाइंड द सीन्स, दैट्स व्हाई पीपल डोंट रिकॉग्नाइज अस, दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड अस, यू डोंट गेट द रिस्पेक्ट एंड लव दैट यू डिजर्व फॉर द अमाउंट ऑफ हार्ड वर्क दैट यू पुट इन. So this is something which I have faced personally because I have taken up this branch at a decent rank. That's why people have kind of even backslashed me because of this, and nobody kind of told me to take up this branch when the first time I decided I'll go for this. Although मेरी जिंदगी बहुत अलग है, बहुत मेरी लाइफ में बहुत कुछ हुआ है, इसलिए my parents supported me because now I just got healed up, so I can't go for a branch which will be kind of heavy on me. I have to go for pathology only. और मेरे पास कोई ड्रीम ब्रांच भी नहीं था उस टाइम पे, तो I don't even know how I landed up in pathology. मुझे खुद भी उतना नहीं पता, मेरी लाइफ बहुत डिफिकल्ट रह चुकी है बचपन से लेकर के. But I would like to tell you that I am very happy that I got into this branch, but I do not get the respect, as I said, that I deserve for this branch. But in my future, let me see, this is not the end of my life or my career. As I always say, any branch is not the end of your life or career. If you're not happy with what you're doing, or if you want, you can always add it up and back up with anything you want later on in life. चाहे वो DM हो, fellowship हो, चाहे वो another degree हो, चाहे वो जो कुछ भी हो, आपकी जिंदगी में काफी सारे options खुले हुए. The moment you are becoming a doctor, you are getting into MBBS, you have several options in front of you. You can go in whichever field you want, and you will definitely income and earn a decent amount, and also maintain a good work-life balance. So before ending my video, I would like to tell you 3 classes of people for whom pathology is the most suited branch. Number 1, if you have another hobby or passion, for example, if you're in dancing, singing, business, bodybuilding, acting, whatever, in any kind of co-curricular activities, then pathology is a very good branch for you, because it gives you the time to maintain your passion and hobby and have an extremely good work-life balance with a stable income. Number 2 is, if you already have a well-established private owned clinic and you are already seeing patients over there, then it's a very good option, because you are just adding it up with pathology. You're also having a good job at the same time, you're also running a clinic, so you get a mixture of clinical and non-clinical field, job and business working hand in hand, and you can even accumulate your money, and in later life you can even establish your private lab. So I think that's also a very good option for you. And the third group of people for whom this is a fantastic branch are for women who kind of have a family, who kind of want to lead a family life. They have kids and they have to give time for that. Then there is nothing like this, because this branch will give you the utmost satisfaction of being with your child and giving you enough time to your child and to your family, at the same time having a stable life, working with no hazards, and also getting a decent income with sufficient amount of holidays and things like that you need in your life. And also for women, this branch is very, very safe. Pertaining to the incident which happened in my college, I am broken completely, but I want to tell you that yes, women are at risk sometimes, but this branch has very minimal risk pertaining to all these aspects. It's all that you do with the branch. As I said, after you enter into MD, after you complete your MD, whatever you do with the branch after that, that is what makes you successful. That is what makes you the person you are. So every branch has got its pros and cons, and I think I have addressed almost all the pros and cons that pathology as a branch can offer, pertaining to for the most practical aspects which people rarely talk about. But since I'm in my second year, so I think I have been able to share almost every little detail about this branch, and this videos will give you the entire idea that you need before you choose this branch. I also have a video coming up in which I will be mentioning about the hazards of this branch, so please stay tuned for that video. And if you like my video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. If you have any particular query, you can mention down in the comment section below. So thank you for watching my video.